Okay, careful already. Careful already. Exit.
Too fast already. A 100% efficient and 100% effective method of taking down gyms without the worry of anyone feeding any berries. This method was first brought to us by a redditor named KK5566, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. There's 3 parts to this video: the theory, a video description, and finally some common problems and tips right at the end of this video. So stick around to the end. Now, before I begin explaining to you how this works, let me just inform you guys that this has nothing to do with shaving, although it might look very similar to what a lot of shavers do. So please don't misunderstand me. This method, if you're going to use it, make sure that you take down the entire gym and not just the first Pokemon. This is how it works. The 3 of you enter a battle and take down the Pokemon's HP until 22%, 2/9. This figure is important because 2 of the people are going to exit and then re-enter the battle again. For them to re-enter the battle in a new sequence, the Pokemon's HP in the first round needs to be less than 22%. So, once that is achieved, 2 people come out and they re-enter a fresh battle. They take down the HP once more to less than 22%, and then 1 person stays while another person comes out. The 3rd person will then take down the Pokemon's HP all the way down until it's only a couple of hits away, and then all 3 people in the different battles will execute their attacks at once. With this, a synchronized attack, what will essentially happen is the Pokemon's max CP will go from max to 0 in practically no time. That might have been a bit difficult to understand, so just watch this video description over here that I'm going to explain in detail about how it works. We tried to take down a Snorlax. Now, we tried against Blissey, but Blissey was just too tanky and even 5 people was not enough. The first step is where all of us enter the first battle at the same time. Remember that the goal is to get the defending Pokemon's HP to just under 22%. Once it's achieved, in this case the first person, which is me, I will stay in the battle and I soak in all the damage. Everybody else exits the battle. Then they all re-enter the battle into a fresh sequence. While the second round is ongoing, the first person in the first battle stays and does not deal any damage to the defending Pokemon. Once again, once the 22% HP is achieved, the second person stays in the battle while everybody else exits, in this case the person on my left. Everybody else re-enters the battle once again into the 3rd round. Note that there are 3 ongoing rounds at the moment. Myself in the first battle, the second person in the second battle, and everybody else in the 3rd. Just as the 3rd round is about to finish, everybody in the first and second round gets ready to attack. And then, once ready, everybody attacks all at once. Boom! The CP goes from max to 0 in literally seconds. Let's watch that again in slow motion. Now let's talk about some of the common problems that you might face while attempting to do the 3-turn synchronization. The first problem is overshooting. Basically, everybody taps way too furiously and is unable to keep the Pokemon's HP at just under 22%. The second problem is error 29. Please check the link in the description down below, which would help you understand what this error is about in full detail. The third problem is when someone else is battling. This occurs when there is someone else apart from your group of friends who is in the battle with you and takes down the defending Pokemon, not knowing that you intend on keeping its HP at just under 22% until necessary. The fourth problem is when the person in the first and second round attacks too late. This occurs when the third round is cutting it really close and there is a lack of synchronization among your friends. In this case, I was caught off guard not knowing that my friends were about to beat the Blissey in their round. As you can see, I only started attacking with 5 seconds to spare while the others managed to defeat the Blissey. The last problem is running out of time. Unlike the earlier problem, in this case, all rounds were way too slow, and in the end, the third round was nowhere near beating the Blissey before the timer in the first round ended, rendering a synchronized attack useless. To follow up on that, sometimes do note that when you're attacking in the last few seconds left, the timer can run out with 3 seconds left or maybe 2 seconds left, and those extra 2 or 3 seconds can be very, very crucial. So always make sure you have at least 3 or more seconds spare before you finish off the Blissey or whichever Pokemon it is you are going up against. Like I mentioned earlier, Blissey was really difficult to take down. Although this method requires a minimum of 3 to work, I would say that for Blissey you definitely need at least 5 people, because the 99 seconds is really not enough time for the 3 rounds to take place. If you have more than 5 people, it's going to be relatively easy. Also, when you are inside the battle and you're not doing any damage, meaning to say you're either the first or the second person, you can either try to put in a tanky Pokemon like how I did. I put Chansey and I soaked in all the damage, or you could just dodge. But the risk about dodging is that you might accidentally tap on the screen and might attack the Pokemon, which you do not want to attack just yet. So choose whichever method is better for you. I would say choose a tanky Pokemon instead of dodging because of that risk. That was basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and a big thank you to everybody who helped me, everybody on the screen right now. Thank you to each and every single one of you for participating in this with me and helping me make this video a success. Alright then, see you guys in the next video, which will probably be about Generation 3.